Great. Oh,
Really
awesome.
excited to be there.
Awesome. Come meet us. Okay, well, we're live.
Hello, everybody. It's 5 a.m. in Texas, because I'm in Texas, San Antonio, with Dr. Kiltz, the 28th of October. Please put where you're watching from in the chat. And if you have any questions for John, Carnivore John is here with us today, and he's going to tell us a little bit about several things in a moment. And do we have any announcements today, Alia?
We have our
besides the hashtag KMT.
Oh, so I'm trying to uniform everybody. So today you get a Kiltz Mighty Tribe shirt or baseball cap.
Okay.
And so tonight for the Kiltz My Tribe, there's the Tuesday night call, and George Goodenough is with us tonight, and he's actually prepared a whole presentation on historical figures that figured out the carnivore diet or a low carb diet in the past for healing. So we're going to hear about that tonight. There we go. Those are my announcements.
Cool. And when you listen to George, you're going to hear lots of details. The man is very complete in his research.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It's in the details, as they say.
Excellence is in the details. Absolutely.
So, John, why don't you go ahead and tell us the elevator version of your carnivore story? Hopefully, most people here know you, but if there's anyone who doesn't know, tell us about your carnivore story, and let's talk about this Process to Death book I see on your background there.
Okay, sure. John LaSpina. I'm the Carnivore Teacher Alpha on YouTube and all the social media sites. I just post on YouTube and then I send it to all the other places because I have different audiences in the Facebook and Twitter and everything, X. And let's see, right around, I'll try not to make it too detailed and long. I'll try to give you the elevator version. In 2019, I'm 60 today. I live in Boca Raton, Florida. I turned 60 last July. In 2019, I was trying yet another diet to lose weight, which I had tried all the diets in the past, and I was successful, but then the weight came back on because the diet ended, right? You know, you're restricting calories, and those are diets. Something you go on, something you go off. So I found keto for the first time, never heard of it before, and did that. Learned very slowly online with influencers how to do the ketogenic diet, something I had never done. And within a few months, I lost 35 pounds, which was my only goal. That's all I thought I needed to do. And I thought, wow, this is really something. And I continued to watch YouTube videos from different influencers, and I learned about what sugar, carbs were doing to my body, excess. And then I learned about the ultra processed foods and the seed oils. And it's just, going down that same rabbit hole that a lot of us have learned to go down. And I did that for about a year. And I felt fantastic. I really felt younger, and I lost the weight. And I thought, I'm going to keep going. But what I was doing was a lot of plants that were low in carb, low in sugar, no seed oil, but they were high in plant toxins, especially oxalates. I was doing spinach raw. I was doing dark chocolate and cinnamon, turmeric, chia seeds, almond flour. And lo and behold, I ended up with a kidney stone. So I went into the emergency room. They saw it in the scan. I passed it. It was the most excruciating thing I could ever explain. You know what I'm talking about, Dr. Nelson. And I Googled away and realized I did it to myself by amping up all the oxalate intake. So then I learned through some more influencers, let's cut out the plant toxins, especially oxalates. So I fine-tuned my ketogenic diet to ketovore, which was coined by Dr. Ken Berry's wife, Nisha. And I just took out almost everything. And all I had was just a few plants for dinner. I thought I had to have some vegetables. And I did that for 3 years. And amazing. I didn't have any more kidney stones. I started feeling great. And then I thought, I'm almost there. why don't I just go carnivore? All I have to do is take out that avocado and take out that broccoli, take out some of the spices I was doing. And so 3 years ago, it's coming up on 3 years, I went full carnivore. So full carnivore, 70% or more animal products. And I basically only use sometimes mustard today, and maybe trying to think of what else I put on anything. I'm so carnivore. I'm almost 100%. So I've been carnivore for 3 years, ketovore for 3 years, and keto that first year. And my health just skyrocketed. I feel better. I lost my lower back pain. My AFib went into remission. My emotional health improved. My brain clarity cleared up. And I'm constantly listening to Dr. Kiltz and Dr. Chafee and all the great influencers who are teaching me how to eat properly for a human being, the ancestral way of eating. And I started a podcast, and I'm retired. I'm a middle school teacher. I taught for 34 years, and I retired 3 years ago. So I'm like, I have all this time. So I taught at the end video production. So I made YouTube videos, and then I'm like, let me try a book. So I wrote my first little book called The Carnivore Teacher, and Audible, and it came out. And I just published, as you can see here, my second book on Audible, and the book itself called Processed to Death, all about ultra processed food and how we're being manipulated by the industry, by the government. We're being poisoned very slowly with all these ingredients. And basically, to get back to eating single ingredient animal products to restore our health. I hope that was we probably went up 400 flights with that elevator pitch, but there you go. It's hard for me.
Good.
It's hard for me to cut things down.
So when you go to, I call it, I go hunting to the big box store, the supermarket or whatever. How many things from the middle of the store do you end up getting?
I get in the middle aisles, I get my wild caught sockeye salmon in a BPA free can. Okay. And they cost like triple just to get the BPA out, right? The bisphenol A. And there's the salmon, mackerel, anchovies, herring, all the little tiny fish I like to have every other day. Because I like to have a variety of animal products, not just red meat. I like to have fish in there as well. What else do I get in the middle? I'm trying paper products. I'll get some paper towels. As soon as I walk in my store, I go right to the right, and I have to walk through the bakery section. So I kind of close my eyes, inhaling the bakery, the cakes and the pie, and then I go right to the meat section, right to my meat section. They always have great sales, and I'm looking right at the chuck eyes because they're very few and they very rarely have them. When they have them, I grab them all. I put 3 or 4 of them in my cart. I love chuck eye. They're very cheap ribeye type meat. Love them. And then I just, edges of the grocery store. And then I roll that cart, and I'm up at the checkout already with just the edges.
People put questions in the chat if you have any questions, Dr. Kiltz.
Well, let's see. We've been manipulated.
Yes.
To use that phrase. Isn't it true, in essence, we need to learn the methods of manipulation? Video training and editing and storytelling.
Yes.
Manipulation. And again, not in a negative way, but in a way that says, all right, there's a story there. What's this story over here? Because it's a new story that we haven't really heard. And I'm sure years of middle school teaching, the manipulation that goes on in the schools is equally detailed to a different side of death, in essence, process to death. And ultimately we want to make ourselves better fertilizer and and hold off death as long as we can? And or do we just want to improve our lives and make them better and simplify them in a sense? I'm wondering what you could comment about, how what you learn as a teacher teaching, that really it's a complete turnaround. I remember health class in middle school, and you know, that the food pyramid, and how all that, you know, you're turning it all around, and really less processed is best. Is that what you're saying?
As or no process, as low as possible. Yes.
Well, someone's got to kill the beast.
When you
Well, processing is cutting, cooking, but ultra processing is kind of what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
break it down. Yeah.
Dr. Nelson.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, when you were in school, you were actually learning about the newly found pyramids, right?
Oh, the my plate afterwards. Yeah. And the food pyramid. And we knew it like the back of our hand. It was repeated, as you know, not just the children, but people believe, like they believe there's air to breathe and the water's wet. We believe that saturated fat causes heart attacks, that salt is bad and raises blood pressure. You know, all the myths that need to be debunked, they're deeply rooted through repetition over the years by the doctors and the commercials on television, and teachers in school. So people just believe it, like they believe normal things. And when I talk to people regularly, they look at me like I'm crazy. You just eat animal, you're going to get a heart attack.
That can't be healthy.
That can't be. That's nuts. And they look at me like I'm crazy. And they have, you know, eventually, if years go by and they look past that and realize how much I've improved my body, mind, and spirit from this food, you know, hopefully they're going to see the difference. It's a message that we, like Dr. Kiltz said, I have to break the mold, and I have to spin out the correct message, the correct facts that debunk the old myths. And it's hard, you know, the unlearning, rethink and unlearn. It's going against the grain, and people like the path of least resistance, and they just prefer to listen to what their doctor tells them.
And we're sharing a new message, and along with all of those in our chat today, and appreciate everyone in the chat putting out their message, their questions, their ideas, and because this is a sort of social media, and our ability, simply all of us, to get online and listen and learn together, ask questions, be curious about all this. Are there, when you say animal products 70%, 80%, 90%, is there room for our brothers and sisters that are carnivore that might have eaten some plants in small amounts infrequently, that we could still keep them in the community?
Well, I don't want to be, what is the word when you
Dogmatic?
I don't want to be dogmatic. I personally believe, for me, myself, and I, my N=1, that works beautiful. I've observed the results in my body, and when I take things out, how much better I feel. So that's how I teach it. But I also say, you do you, I do me, but know the facts. And if having a little bit of plants in there makes you feel good, if you are like having them, go ahead and do them. Observe your body, be honest with yourself and how you feel, and try taking some out and see. And if there's no difference, put it back in. Did that with coffee. I took coffee out for the longest time because I was taught, you know, that it's you know, is used as an insecticide, and the caffeine and the adenosine receptor, all the stuff I learned about coffee. I even did a video, how to stop drinking coffee, and I did it. I was off of coffee for 1.5 years. And I went back on. I did, and I don't notice a difference. I like 1 cup of caffeine in the morning with the sunrise and my grounding. So I'm not dogmatic. I believe that you need to listen to your body and see what works the best, but know the facts about what you're putting in your mouth. What toxins are you putting in your mouth, and how do they affect your body? And they're in plants, and they're not in animal products.
Is it true that processing plants, as humans have done for thousands of years, may have minimized and or eliminated the toxic potential of the plants?
Absolutely. Our ancestors, our recent ancestors, our grandparents learned how to soak, how to basically cook. Think of spinach, which is one of the highest oxalate plants out there. If you just eat raw spinach, which nobody ever did until recently, we're all putting them in the blender and the juicer raw. We're putting them in our salads raw today.
Mhm.
That goes right into the bloodstream, and then combines with robs your calcium out of and it goes in kidney stones. It causes arthritis. But years ago, they knew to cook it in milk, which has calcium. So it pulled the calcium out of the milk, and it went into the body bound already, and then it could go out of the body you could flush it out easier. It didn't go right into the bloodstream. So our ancestors, without knowing the facts, knew what to do. They knew how to ferment things. And if we understand that you can do that, you can have fermented foods and soaked and cooked in calcium, certain things, but you're still getting your lectins. In certain foods, you're still getting phytic acid and goitrogen disruptors and all these things that fermenting doesn't do all, they're still getting these toxins. So that's my goal, is to, okay, yes, you can do this, but let's learn all the facts about these plants. What else? What other toxins are in there? So I like kefir, love it. Fermented like yogurt. I notice my body enjoys it a little bit, and that's fermented dairy.
Nice. We got a question. George asked, John, how did you celebrate your 60th?
Well, hi, George.
Food?
George is my friend from across the pond who also turned 60. I call him my youngster because he's like a month and a half or 2 months younger than I am. And he's my buddy on Carnivore Sunday School. I was on a cruise. Living in South Florida, we're close to all the ports, and so we take cruises. And I'm a pro at navigating the foods on a cruise. I know exactly. And so I ate in a specialty restaurant on my birthday. I ordered a tomahawk ribeye. I told them how I want it cooked without seed oils. I give them I have a card.
Yeah.
It says no seed oils. Use these fats instead. And I tell them I'm allergic. I could die. And their hackles go up. They don't want to be sued. So they see me coming. I go the day before. I tell them, make my meat this way. And I had a wonderful tomahawk ribeye sitting at a beautiful table, looking at the ocean as the ship was moving by. I celebrate. Other years I've celebrated with a big lobster. Lobster's expensive, but on my birthday, so I spend money on the really good carnivore stuff, and it is a treat. I don't need that cake and all that other crap. I'm a sugar junkie, but I know too much now. I can't put that in my body now. So yeah, it was a meat birthday.
Love it. And we need to celebrate every day.
Yeah.
And ultimately, fatty meats, salt water, rare to raw, black and blue is best for you. That's my opinion. And I think that I don't know how many people have died of an anaphylactic reaction to ribeye steak. I haven't seen it.
I keep trying.
Yes. I had a great ribeye last night. It was awesome, and bone marrow. And I actually took the meat and just kind of dipped it in the bone in the trough, and it was just like amazing.
Where did you go?
We went to Dean's Steakhouse with Jeremy and Sartek, who his birthday. He was 22 yesterday.
Aw.
somewhere in the 30s.
Oh, wow. Anthony Hayduck says that he's 11 months raw, 4 to 5 days a week.
Yeah, again, raw, rare to raw is best for all of us. No animal cooks their food. And this idea that cooked food, meat, is better for us makes no sense. And again, it really is our true ancient traditions. But fatty meat is best for you. And whether you put salt or butter on it probably doesn't even matter at all. And much of what I talk about in the keto world is we want to include everyone in this community. And whether you're a plant eater or an animal eater or both, this is to say you can thrive and survive. We have not, as carnivores, proven that an omnivorous diet means you're going to die or be sicker than strictly a meat eater yet. Any thoughts and comments on that, John?
I think we are omnivores skewed towards carnivory because our stomach acid is so acidic, because our colon is so short. We evolved that way. And yes, we can eat plants. Our ancestors did to survive the winter. If you go vegan, however, and you take out all plants, all meats, all animal products completely, and you do that for a while, you're missing B12 completely. You're missing heme iron. You're missing certain vitamins and minerals that that deprivation is going to cause, health problems over time. It is.
Although I think the deprivation is lower in importance than the poisoning.
I agree.
I think, again, as you mentioned, oxalates, phytates, lectins, phytoestrogens, androgens, progestins, goitrogens are tumorgens. They not only damage the thyroid gland, they cause tumors and damage to every cell of our body. And again, the soaking, fermenting, cooking, and processing reduce and or eliminate, but not all things, not always.
Right.
And that's I think the important thing that you're sharing in all of this. I mean, just think about the size of our supermarkets, and we've been supermarketed. Go to the supermarkets, and via this modern revolution, we're happier for the moment, but miserable in the long run, and sicker at the end of the day. And tell me how you've been inspired by what's online today, and how we can equally market and master the message out there.
Inspired online is Dr. Robert Kiltz and his mighty tribe, Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Professor Ben Bickman, Eric Westman, Bart Kay, Dave Mack's interviews of the thousands of wonderful, and Dr. Robert Sivas, I used to watch him a lot. I have too many now. I have all my tabs. I can't listen to all of them. And I'm a little disappointed that I don't have the time, but the I get aha moments every day that I'm into this almost 7 years now, 8 years. And I'm like, I didn't know that fact. So I think it's vital to continue to keep an open mind and learn things I thought I knew when I just went carnivore I didn't know. So having a teaching or having a learning mindset is so vital and important. And also connecting with you and other carnivores so we can encourage one another and pass ideas off to one another so that, I have this problem. Oh, you have that problem too. Well, what did you do? And I've learned so much from so many other people who aren't the big pros, but they're online too. They have a YouTube channel and they teach me as well. So I love this community. And I wish I could influence more. That's my whole goal. Pay it forward, influence as many people as possible, because I was influenced and it was free information. All I do is pay for my internet service, right? And my laptop. And I'm getting all this knowledge, and I didn't go to medical school or anything. I've learned so much. And as a teacher, I can't just sit with it and say, well, it's okay for me, I'm healthy, and move on with my life, and who cares about everybody else? I can't do that. I'm like, I have to share it. It's such amazing, wonderful news that other people have to know it. And it really hurts me when I see people hurting who are either obese or they have, like I just did last Sunday school, we had a woman, a Boston carnivore, Diane Ladd. Yeah, she has MS. She's been in remission because of the carnivore diet, 100% remission.
Plant poisoned.
Amazing.
We don't have a disease. We're poisoned by plants. No, we don't have anything. It's like poison ivy. What's the poison ivy disease?
It's coming from the plant.
Right.
Chemical.
That's what you're saying.
Well,
John.
right. I'm phrasing it the way I've always been taught. This disease went away, whatever. But you're right. It's caused by toxins. And as you've often said, Dr. Kiltz, eliminate the toxin and your body has the breathing space to do what it's supposed to do and heal and get better. If you just get out of your own way, right?
Yeah.
And I'm totally with you on the raw. I have a bighorn grill that's a big propane thing where the flames shoot down from the top like they have in the restaurants. Love it. It's the cheap version of the expensive one that's out there. And I sear my steaks on the outside on both sides and I like it black and blue. I like it almost raw, rare. Like when I cut into my steak, it looks like sashimi. And I never get tired of it. I love my meat that way. And if you cook it too much, it doesn't taste as good.
It renders the fat away. Remember, cooked meat, in general, the fat's gone.
Yeah, you're right.
And you damage the molecular structure of the molecules that are part of the organisms that we eat. And there are sugars in meat. There are sugars in plants. The plants have toxins. The meat in general does not. That is the real game changer, I believe.
You're right.
Right?
The lack of toxins. Yeah.
Dr. Kiltz, you want to read that comment out yet, please?
Sure. Bev 20. Dr. Kiltz, Broke Bart K had you on our live stream on his site Saturday night. He wants to talk to you, Doc. He's concerned about things you are changing up. Would be awesome to have him live. He's welcome anytime.
Oh, yeah. Why don't we invite Bart to be on, because we love his work.
Occasionally, he has been here in the morning, by the way.
Yeah. And give us an analysis of these ideas. I mean, this is, the whole point here is a conversation on all levels. And I think that's the important part that I really enjoy. At times it sounds like we're criticizing each other, but that's just part of the conversation. Let's get over ourselves and really jump on board together. So yeah, I'm up for that. And I'll be in Sarasota Thursday for Obadi, by the way, Doc.
Perfect. Okay, great.
I will be there.
All right. We have Dr. Obadia on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern within our community.
Well, let's get Bart on in a morning episode again. And again, because, bring on special guests, a pop-up guest for us to discuss all these things.
John, what do you think about this? Seems to be a trend. And I think part of it, people who are online, obviously they want more followers, and it seems to be half and half. They've changed something, but they are making it bigger so they get more clicks. But what do you think about this new trend of people adding back fruits or vegetables or more carbs, whatever they are phrasing it? And I have my own opinion. Is basically they can do whatever they want. I can't do that. I personally can't do that because my health will suffer. But what do you think?
Part of me believes that it's like when the LMNT and the natural flavors just came out and everybody made a video. Everybody. And of course, and the phrasing, the title was very negative, which grabs attention. And
Right.
everybody watched it and they got lots of views. And I think that part of that, I don't know, it might be, I noticed it too. Everybody's doing a video about, I stopped carnivore. Why did I stop? I added fruit back in. And I just think people are jumping on the craze to get bigger views. For most of it, what do I think about the concept? If you want to add more carbs and see how your body handles them in the form of fruit, like berries only, and maybe you like that. I personally, like you, Dr. Nelson, it's a slippery slope. I'm a sugar addict. It lights up my brain just like heroin or cocaine. If I have a little bit, I want a little more, and I'll rationalize it and justify it until it ends up, I have it after every meal, and then I can't, and then I look at myself and go, what did I do? Look at that, I'm back on. So it's an individual thing. I honestly don't think everybody's quitting. I think it's just to get views. And if they want to do a personal experiment, put something in, take it back out, see how you feel. That's my opinion.
There are certainly people doing more of that, or at least maybe they did it before, but now they're coming out saying, oh, I added back this over the weekend. Just the weekend, I had someone send me someone that wasn't directed to me. It was because I am subscribed to the channel, and they sent me in 3 days over the weekend 11 emails about why carnivore now is wrong when they had been promoting carnivore for years. And all the bad reasons, and adding this and adding that. I said, okay, wait a second. 11 I counted them over 3 days.
Dr. Kiltz. It's
bless you, my son. My son. And welcome to the community of craziness.
Yes.
We're here to have fun and welcome everyone in the community. We're shining lights of bringing people together, not polarizing. That is for sure. And so the positive, a little bit of adding a little bit of honey to lemonade always makes things better. And again, but what are we driven to truly drink in this world? It's called water. And ultimately we're ancient hunters, but we don't hunt much. And we go to the supermarket, and damn, they put all that shit right in front of us. And so just don't go there, right? We're gonna spread some honey on Rick's iguanas.
Is Rick on today?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, hey, Rick. I love Rick. He pops up everywhere.
Yeah, and I was on with Mitch a little bit, and sort of, we're all here for community, and there's got to be some laughter. Like if you're not putting any of us up, it's up and down. Without that, it's just no fun.
Yeah. Dr. Kiltz, so I already invited Bart. I said he can join us Friday morning. So we'll see. If we can't, we'll pick another date.
Yeah, good.
But people don't realize, this is what's funny. You literally just added fish. In your book, Kiltz's Keto is Carnivore, you have a French fry recipe.
Well, but again, okay, so now, what is it about white rice and French fries? Because they're less toxic than most other plants, believe it or not. All right. But in general, in my opinion, these are small amounts from time to time, not all the time. And oh my God, I had a little ice cream or a French fry. Okay. That is, I'm like, what do I mostly eat, Dr. Nelson?
Meat. Yeah.
Eat. And ultimately this is, you know, the omnivorous, we are omnivores. And it's quite evident that we've grown and thrived and survived in more amazing ways. Now, we're also sicker than we've ever been, I think, although we're living longer than we've ever lived in so many ways. And, you know, it's, I'd rather drive my car or fly my airplane than walk across the country.
My audio went out. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back.
We got you. We got you. We got you. So these are, but again, you know, it's our good friend Mitch, okay, carnivore, you know, smokes cigars and drinks coffee. And although I was disappointed yesterday, he wasn't drinking out of a Kiltz cup. I was like, and then he's talking me down. You know, I don't know. I'm you know, thinking about you know, unfollowing. You know, my brother.
Should I send him my Kiltz cup? Should I send him my Kiltz cup?
He's got. I think he broke it purposefully. I think he took it. He slammed it against the wall. He said, "I'm done with Kiltz."
Someone please clip this and send it to Olga.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I think I'll do that
Thomas, right? And you know, look at, and we're all the same. We're brothers and sisters around the globe sharing stories. And, you know, I was lonely before social media. You know, I'm really just talking to this device. There's nobody out there. That's the craziness of this story, right?
Oh, man, virtual life.
We became so good at it with the shutdown, right? A lot of us were in our underwear below, right? With the shirt on at the top.
Excuse me, I can't get up.
I do have clothes on, by the way.
And we have to, I think we also have to inspire our doctors and the, you know, the medical system to like chill out a little bit. You know, let's bring in some humor and some kindness and some like, you know, you look like shit. How you doing? Right? You know, we focus on the negative. Maybe how can we focus more on the positive steps we're taking in the keto carnivore space, John?
Just here.
Not to look at the negative. Sorry, Alia.
Sorry, Mitch is here. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm sorry. What's the question again, Dr. Kiltz?
Well, you know, how do we celebrate, you know, celebrate our lives even with our pain and suffering?
Oh God, that's a hard question. You ask the hardest questions, you know. You really make us think. How do we celebrate our lives with all the suffering?
Despite the suffering.
Despite the suffering. Well, celebrations. I taught the students when I taught middle school. I apply a lot of things when I make my videos from what I learned as a teacher. We have to celebrate the little things. You have to celebrate. You have to treat yourself. You have to express gratitude and write down all the things you're appreciative for, all the wonderful things, because it's very easy to get bogged down, especially if you watch the news, with all the negatives, and you'll hear all the negative commenters. So just it's a focus. Be optimistic. I have mantras that I repeat in my mind that are positive phrases, and that helps me stay positive. And one of the ones I repeat constantly is, I can only control how I react to the people and events around me. I don't have control over what they say to me or what their opinions are of me. That's a big one. And then I repeat other things. And so that's something that we can do. A lot of people do mindfulness. They do prayer. These are powerful to help us stay positive.
Yeah, I work with a lot of residents and medical students, and I always say the best answer is I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just I don't know. And we're here to be inquisitive. And we're here as our experimentation for us to say, well, I added a few fries from time to time, Kiltz, and now I'm miserable. Right? We have to be honest and open, all of us, right?
And now that person knows after they tried it, they know better than if they were told because they applied it and learned a personal lesson.
And we are capable of so many amazing things. I'm addicted to only one thing, and that's called life.
Good. Life
live, right? And so this idea to claim that I'm less capable is like, why would you do that? We're alive to be more capable than anything, right? The luckiest shit ass thing is that old guy Mitch Weiss was even born, right? In order to be a pain in my ass.
So I think you both of you have been touching on a point, which is mindfulness, your attitude, gratitude. All these things are very important because if you think about it, we are all exposed to the negative stuff, both personally and living in this world, especially if you watch the news, read the papers. Does anybody read papers anymore?
Yeah, right.
No.
Read the papers, watch the news. You pay attention on the internet to things. There are negative things for sure. And then you have personal challenges with negative things happening to you. So it is the attitude that you have. And for example, Carnivore John was saying that when he taught middle school, well, when you teach, you may emphasize the positive things about many topics and de-emphasize the negatives, especially when emphasizing the negatives is not helpful to anyone. And I think that's what we need to do with our lives, is just emphasize the positive. There are going to be negative things. We all have them. If you are going to dwell on that, you're going to be in trouble.
And we're here to buy a cup of coffee or tea or just hang out with each other. And ultimately, we do like a little discourse in the day.
If we all agreed, it would be boring, right?
Exactly. If we all looked the same and acted the same, what a boring world that would be, right? Diversity makes things, it's the spice of life.
If you don't hang out with some vegans, you don't have food.
Good point. And our food eats their food. We want
and look at it. And remember, at the end of the day, we're fertilizer for the plants.
True. Yeah.
And so the plants are laughing all day long at all of us, right? So, again, we're food or fertilizer for some organism, whether it's a plant or a mushroom or a bacteria or an iguana, right? Ultimately, we're just food.
We got a couple questions.
Go ahead.
Do you want me to read this? Okay. Let's see. Let's a comment. George, I just had my usual breakfast, a raw steak covered in salt and butter, topped with 2 duck eggs fried in tallow. That sounds good.
Yum.
I guess why the cooked eggs and the raw meat?
Why not raw eggs and raw meat?
Right.
But here, J Bud.
What was the other comment? Well, the previous one about vegans. I've had vegans.
Yeah, what was that?
I've had vegans tell me that heme iron will kill me. I'm looking for it. It's gone. I've had it says I've had vegans tell me heme iron will kill me.
That's just factually wrong. You need heme iron.
It's better absorbed. It's more active.
Right.
Yeah, I know people who are vegetarians and don't want to have meat. with chronic anemia
Mhm.
just because they can't have enough iron. And if you think taking an iron capsule helps you, you don't get much absorption from that. You're better off having desiccated liver, by the way. But if you don't want to touch iron for animals.
You just gave me an idea that I should get my mom some Kiltz Health liver supplements. I just thought of that. Raw yolks, but cook the whites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too. And I saw that you guys had the Eggman on yesterday. He interviewed me. Isn't he the coolest guy?
He's
Oh,
so
yeah,
cool.
Leo.
Yeah.
What?
I turned on yesterday. I'm like, I know this guy. He's so much fun. And yeah, eggs. What a perfect food, isn't it? I love the yolks.
Yeah.
I love the yolks. I put them on top of my meat, and it's like a condiment that's better than anything else. You can even mix it in butter and
You're speaking my language.
yeah.
By the way, I am the Eggman.
And you're the actual Eggman for fertility. I saw that yesterday.
Making babies.
and then when I heard that, I thought, nah, he's the sperm man.
But sperm is excuse me, gentlemen.
Easy. Yeah.
Which
Easy
the
extraction.
egg,
Right.
egg. It's the golden egg.
Right.
That is it. It is worth. Remember, we will kill for it.
Right.
That's the truth.
All right, let's see. J-Bud says raw meat has no taste.
Oh, that's not true.
That's just,
Oh
I
my
disagree
God.
with that.
Oh my God.
You know what? My favorite meat to do is like a tomahawk ribeye or a T-bone. And when I cut the meat off, so I just have the bone in my hand with some of the meat and and just holding the bone. I don't know why the meat tastes better when I'm ripping it off the bone and chewing it than if I'm cutting it on my cutting board and putting it. Why does it taste better?
Primal instinct.
Is that what it is?
It's your primal instinct,
It's
right?
so much better.
Okay, let me ask you something. I gained weight with OMAD. All right. When I ate butter throughout the day. So is eating butter throughout the day OMAD?
No.
Well, if you're
eating
throughout the day, that's not one meal a day. That's many multiple meals, right?
Unless I look, butter is food. Think about butter like breast milk.
Yeah.
My man, Julio with the G, he is like built at 8 months.
Cute.
Oh, amazing.
Love butter.
So you weren't doing OMAD. You were eating butter all day. So we gotta do
that's not OMAD.
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
OMAD.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Bev. Sorry. Time changed this weekend for everybody.
Yeah.
Is it this?
Good.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
oh boy.
Yeah.
Change. Don't we love change? Oh my God. Wait a minute.
I don't have to wake up at
Change.
4:30.
Always move, always pivot, always create. And who creates everything?
You.
We do. Dr. Nelson, Nelly. Yeah.
Started doing music themes every day. My favorite is music is powerful.
Yes.
And what we put in our ears, people don't. I try to tell my kids when I taught them that we're listening to those horrible lyrics and everything. I said, why are you filling your psyche with damaging lyrics that affects you?
Well, by the way, I'm here in San Antonio and at the American Society of Reproductive Medicine with amazing people from the globe that are here helping people that are suffering from fertility issues. And there's all sorts of players in this, and that's where the music comes from. An orchestra of ideas and people and creativity. And that's the part I love. Plus the mariachi bands.
Uh-huh.
And I just kind of, you're listening and the amazing artists that are playing. And I recommend everyone, if you haven't played an instrument, get an instrument, start playing and take some lessons and learn to sing. That's what we're here to do, to sing, to dance, to enjoy, to create. And join me at the American Society of Reproductive Medicine. And if anyone's listening from here in San Antonio at the SRM, come by the booth. See My Fertility, Kiltz Health, and we have some giveaways, and we want to chat and how we can all improve, because ultimately, Dr. Nelson, what's the most important thing in your life?
Me is my family.
Yeah.
Julio.
Yeah.
Julio, our families, and ultimately, this is our tribe, and we're all family. And the whole part about what we've done in this world, we brought people together. And yeah, that like, oh my God, right? And encouraging everyone, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, Mediterranean, pescatarian, or carnivorian, let's all come together and share a story. And let's be open to the possibilities. It's interesting because I talk a lot about therapeutic carnivore diet. Think of it as a therapeutic modality to heal you from whatever you're suffering from for at least 30, 60, 90 days. And give it a do and be open to some different and changing. The question is, what's the cause of most disease? I don't know is our biggest answer, but could it be mostly a plant protein, low animal fat diet and 3 to 6 meals a day? And by simply adding more fatty meat, Schlenk's book, Eat Meat 3 times a day, and processing the plants and simplifying them more, could be the thing. And then what? Look at the post. Look at the post.
Oh, positivity.
Positivity, right? Positivity every day. My good friend, oh my God, Paco, POSTIVF, positive IVF, really trying to sort of word game, right? And hang out with our brothers and sisters. We haven't quite figured out the whole 24/7, 365 live connection yet, have we, Alia?
No, but we could. It could be
Not
working.
yet. We are working.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
It's going to be called Kiltz TV.
Kiltz TV, but I don't watch TV. But I watch Kiltzy.
That's a great concept. Like when CNN started the first time back in the early 90s, right? Or late 80s. Live 24/7. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We call it TZ.
TZ.
Kiltz TZ.
I'll consume some time.
Yeah.
I'll contribute.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We'll do.
Oh, sorry. We should give away one of John's books also.
Yeah, but
we'll do 2 giveaways this morning.
Go back to Rick's comment.
Quack TV.
Quack TV. We love duck eggs and ducks.
And put Rick on when you do this. He can talk 8 hours straight.
Oh my God.
He consume a lot of time. He's
time machine. He's a time consumer.
Yes, he is.
We love him.
He'll take you back in time. He's the most amazing guy. He's in his videos. He holds things up. He shows you things from around the world and from the 1970s and 80s. And he's a fascinating guy.
Yeah. So we're going to get a process to death book to give away. Is that maybe we'll do that to give that away also.
Yeah, we will. So we'll do 2 giveaways. So the first person's going to win a shirt, and then we will get on. It's on Amazon, right?
It's on Amazon, and it's in Audible. I use my microphone here in the studio, and I recorded all the chapters, so you can get it on Audible as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Let's be kind, be positive, have a good attitude, encourage, and support one another. Kelly, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
We're all broken.
And we're all human.
Yeah.
We all have the common denominator, and we're all equal. It's what we choose to say and do that might be a little different, but we're all the same. And I used to teach that all the time to my students, with this judging thing. And, we need to love. And there's so much negativity out there now. When somebody posted one of the comments, they said they never watch the news anymore. I stopped too. I will put on something just to see what the traffic is and the weather. And then I don't want to hear all the noise out there because it's all biased anyway, depending on what channel you tune into, right? So shut it off.
But if you're watching it, be kind and pray and send positive energy their way. I think that's what this is really all about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's the good news. It's all good. It's all fine. You're okay. You're okay, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you have any more questions, Alia?
Yeah, we got a couple more. Let's see here.
Let's go through them quickly.
Jojo, is there a way to lower my APOB of 185 carnivore for 17 months, metabolically healthy?
How do you feel? I feel great. My APOB is perfect number and I'm healthy and well. And it's kind of like, I don't watch the news, then why do you check all your labs?
They have their place though, right?
No, they do not.
I think they do. They can tell you something. If you're not on carnivore, they're going to tell you need to be on carnivore is what they're going to tell you.
Well, you don't need the number to tell you to be on carnivore. You know how you feel. Look, here's what I've learned about science and medicine is that there's more damage and disease caused by the testing than caused by not doing the testing.
Example, I did a CAC because my cholesterol's super high, all that other stuff that they tell you when you do carnivore. And I like that 0 number for CAC. It just gave me some, okay, I'm doing the right thing. I'm on the right track. I think numbers can just reinforce that you're on the right track. You don't need to get them. You're right. But your whole life never happened.
So we have a lot of other questions, but I'm going to say this and maybe we can move on to another question. If you put things in perspective, when we talk about disease, very often there are multiple factors that affect atherosclerosis, for example. If there are 10 of them and there are 9 that are perfect and you have 1 or 2 that are out of range, oh my God. Well, you're probably doing very good because there are other people out there who have 7 or 8 out of 10 that are really, really bad. So anything in perspective. But we have other questions and only 3 minutes.
Okay, so Doc, you checked your numbers. That's why you changed up what you were eating somewhat.
Well, no, that is correct. But here's the interesting part of that. I realized quickly, oh my God, it's the same hole. Okay, so now I actually did the testing for the people around me. They're like, oh, Dr. Kiltz, fine. Okay, and what did I wind up doing? Okay, at the end of the day, I said, all right, I'll add some salmon. And I had a few supplements. But at the end of the day, I realized, oh, shit, you were caught in that shit again. It's the same shit. And so I went right back to recognizing, you know what? I'm perfectly healthy and well, and I'm fine. And that is truly it. A little bit is entertainment. All it is entertainment. I do it for entertainment.
All right. Deep Otter, what do you think of using some stevia?
Ooh, I can't.
No?
When I get it, I get a throbbing headache because I used to be allergic to ragweed and it's in the same family. So
look, small amounts from time to time, but it is not the thing you want to be consuming all the time.
I agree. Some people do add a teeny bit, but then they add a little more and a little more, and it gets out of hand. A lot of people do that. Yeah.
And so let's go and eat some ragweed.
Yeah, exactly.
Next.
Next.
Oh, this is the relationship to eating carbs. Some are doing this or adding back carbs. Some are doing this to lose weight, in my opinion.
Well, again, okay, so what is the biggest thing we all fail at? I don't care what diet you eat.
Consistency.
Weight loss. I mean, yes, you can lose weight, but but maintaining whatever you want to be skinniness, is that physiologically relevant? Does the human body want you to be skinny all the time?
No.
No way. And so I don't care what diet you do or what methods you use, you can lose weight, but you're likely going to gain some back. Now, again, you have to do, and so whether you eat plants or not, but it's like anything else, does any organism say you should be skinny, you'll be better off?
No.
Next.
Mm-mm.
Next.
Mr. Beaumont, is congestive heart failure reversible on carnivore, and how long might that take? Find Kerry Man Jr. and go check.
Yes, let us answer it, Alia.
Sorry.
Yes, the answer is yes. So remember, go back. Yes. So all diseases have some component of reversibility or elimination. And heart failure, as Alia mentioned, is Kerry Man and many, many others out there. That what is heart failure is dysfunction of the heart muscle secondary to inflammation. So absolutely. Dr. Nelson, do we have any others that you know of?
I've seen comments of many people, particularly on Kerry Man's videos, that also say, well, I did that too. Yeah.
And it takes 2 to 4 weeks, 2 to 4 months. Now, is it brought back to normal 100% of the time? No. But for many people it is, because the cause is plant poisoning mostly. But do high protein diets are good for us?
Exclusively high proteins? No.
No.
You need the fat.
No. I mean, why do we get fat? Because we need the fat. The body is smarter than you and I.
Dr. Hampton has a very good video he put out this week. Not Dr. Hampton, Dr. Chafee, about his comment about some people are going low-fat carnivore now also, in addition to, and he goes through very quickly through a lot of things. Look it up, Dr. Chafee.
And short amount of time, small time. Think about fasting and eating nothing. Is that a low-fat diet, doctor?
It is, if you're not eating anything.
Not eating anything. One of the best things you could do, but if you're going to do a protein sparing modifying fasting, my good friend Marie Emmerich, and she works with a lot of people working to lose weight. And I think in the short term, it can be very valuable. But in the long term, once you get to where you want to be, then you got to keep the consistency. So, all right. No. Oh, we're going to finish up here with 602, 603.
Oh, okay. So should we just get the last 2 questions or just do the giveaway?
Yeah, quick.
All right.
Quick
Any approved gum on carnivore? Chewing gum?
Small amounts, time to time, not all the time.
There you go. Dr. Hampton posted you should do your labs before starting any supplements. What are your thoughts?
There's no science behind that.
Okay. There you go.
It's because we're propagating our businesses. That's what we're doing. Now, prove to me that you take someone that's done no testing and all the testing and put them on the same diet and see which one will be healthier.
There you go.
Any thoughts, John? You agree, John?
Well, the supplement industry is just kind of like the ultra processed food industry. There's so much crap out there. And, I agree. If you're eating properly, you don't need to supplement.
Well, I don't know that answer completely. All I can tell you is from someone who now takes supplements and is on supplements. Oh, and has a supplement company. I think that may not be as true as I thought it was.
True.
I should think like you. Again, because of our long-standing body, maybe, but I don't know that. That's something we don't have an answer for. But I do mostly agree with you. Who won? Hit it, Lalia.
All right. So this for the T-shirts.
Oh, cool.
Is it just a T-shirt or a T-shirt and a hat?
Terry Curtley, you're winning a T-shirt. Congratulations.
All right.
And we'll do one more time to give the. It's just a T-shirt, but
And
we're
go
gonna
over to
give
Mitch.
away. What's that? Oh yeah.
You
Oh
gotta
yeah.
go
No,
with
I'm
the
gonna
Mitch.
draw again. I'm drawing again.
For the book.
For the book. For John's book. Let's see. Papa, congratulations.
Carnivore.
Papa,
Yay,
you have to
Pete.
email me your address. Email me your
Peter.
address and I'll
All
get that sent
right.
to you. Congratulations. There you go. And we're
And-
finished.
And the beauty of the communication that we're all sharing is we got to have fun with it. What's the right answer? I don't know. Whatever Dr. Nelson says.
And this comes from a doctor. I don't know. I don't know is it's a good answer. I like that.
I mean, why do some people get cancer and other people don't?
I don't know.
I don't know.
That's right.
Why is Ollie always right?
She knows.
I
Alia,
I
will
know.
you be at Hack Your Health? I know Dr. Kiltz and
will
probably
be
Dr.
at Hack Your
Good. I
Health.
get to see all of you guys there. I'm so
We'll
excited
see.
to
And listen,
go.
Can people go to drkiltz.com and get tickets and also join us for the dinner on Friday night?
Yes.
And let's get that list, please. Put it down there. We're making
Yeah.
reservations based on you saying I'm coming. And if it
Yeah,
last minute you
exactly.
say no, come. And so get tickets, show up. And then is there a Meat Stock Healing Humanity? The many
Yeah, that's
others. You know,
Saturday
There's a
night.
couple of other things going on, and there's some paid things, that you
right. Can you
have
put that
options.
together, Ali, and make sure we
Sure.
have all of that we'll all come together. And we're at Hack Your Health all together. And again, whether you're opposite, you believe in what we believe or you don't, please, let's all get together and hang out. Right? That's what
Absolutely.
we're doing, brothers and sisters around the globe. And come take some pictures, some selfies,
Yeah.
ask questions. And again, we're sharing the carnivore lifestyle. And oh my God, Dr. Wiedemann's having some plans. We love her. And you got to join Lisa Wiedemann, Carnivore Doctor, for her Hack Your Health cruises around the globe. And that's another way. I go to so many meetups around the globe and connecting and sharing the story.
It's beautiful.
Love it.
And with that, goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow.
All right.
Goodbye.
I'm going to get with Mitchie here.
See you later.
Bye,
All right, you
everybody.
guys. John, you're the best.